the Formula 1 European Championship. With us we have Gary Castell. Missing for a few weeks, Gary.
Yep, engine trouble.
That was a big blow-up, wasn't it?
Ennisford last year, yeah, but I was out for Brightfield and valves hit the pistons, bent them all again, so it's hopefully it'll be right today.
It's your first meeting back, yeah?
Yeah, full meeting hopefully.
And what about Boston tonight, the qualifier?
Yeah, I'm going to have a go there, see if we can get it going.
Because it's the old Elwell car, isn't it? It's, you've actually got it going. You actually got it going very well last year, didn't you?
On the tarmac, yeah.
What about Sharper though?
We'll see tonight. We'll see.
And how do you fancy your chances? Because this qualifying race today, there's a lot of cars out in that, isn't there?
Yeah. I've got to go through the pre-qualifier anyway, haven't I? So we'll see how it goes from that later on.
Anyway, best of luck this afternoon. Thanks so much. Cheers, Gary. Right, Formula 1 driver Harry Smith. A comeback Harry this year.
Good afternoon, sir. Yeah, well, not really. Just passing out odd spare day or two away.
I believe everything's up for sale still, yeah?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Just committed at work, really. I haven't really got time, or I haven't had the enthusiasm to bother, but if we get into it a little bit over the next week or two, who knows, I might keep going a little bit.
Well, you nearly had a final win at Buxton, didn't you?
Yeah, not far away, but I absolutely drained at the end of the race. My arms were dropping off. I couldn't really last out the last 4 or 5 laps.
Yeah, because Bert had messed about with you a bit in the heat and you'd held him off, and he...
That's well.
I think he was going to make sure in the final, wasn't he?
I think he could have done what he wanted in the heat, really. He just thought it probably wasn't worthwhile for the heat, but in the finals, a different matter.
And you went very close in the Euro Championship a couple of years ago, didn't you? Well, about 5 years ago.
5 years ago, 1984 at Northampton, yeah.
That was the last Ben job, she was John Kaiser, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah.
And how do you fancy your chance this afternoon? You've got the pre-qualifier first, haven't you?
Yeah. I'll just give it my best shot, that's what I always do. Win or lose, I'll try and enjoy myself. Yeah.
Anyway, best of luck this afternoon, Harry. Nice to see you back. Cheers, mate. Dutch visitor Jack Valk, new car, Jack.
Yes, the first meeting here.
You brought it over to England for Brian Evans to sign, right?
Yes, he signed them all, and I'm very lucky.
You're lucky?
Yeah.
Looks very nice.
Yes, he likes good, but we after the race we know it.
You've raced at Skegness before?
Yes.
Do you like the track?
Yes, 2 times. It's a small track, but okay.
What about the European Championship today?
I don't know. It is. I think you must have a little bit lucky.
And you've took the car out for practice?
Yes, a few minutes ago I come back and...
Any problems?
He looks good.
Looks good.
But you know it after the race.
The car was built by you and your team, yeah?
Yes, we built the car ourselves. We rebuilt the engine and just everything is brand new.
You're one of the few, you run a Buick in it, do you? Yep.
Yes, we run the Buick. Last year I tried the Buick. But in Northampton we crashed so hard, the heads, the block, everything was scrap.
Anyway, thank you very much, Jack, and best of luck this afternoon.
Okay.
Number 2 driver Roger Mitchell. New car, Roger.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. New car.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Jimmy Wallace built one, it looks like?
Jimmy Wallace chassis, yeah. We finished off. Martin Lambs built the engine. And Sid, our resident engineers, finished the job off.
And you've took it out in practice, any problems, okay, is it?
We're a bit of an oil leak here, which we'll just sort out, but other than that it's alright. Just sort the handling out and we should be somewhere near, I think.
And what are the plans for this year?
Just take each week as it comes and enjoy it when we come, that's it.
Boston tonight after Skegness, Roger, or?
Depends how we go on this afternoon.
You got 4 wheels and it's still running, it's Boston tonight?
It should be there, yeah.
Anyway,
and if Harry lets me have a day off tomorrow.
Oh yeah, because you work for Harry, don't you?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, we've just interviewed Harry on the video and you know, he said perhaps if he wins a couple of races he might stay racing.
Yeah, you never know.
Anyway, best of luck this afternoon, Roger.
Thank you.
Ian Higgins, it seems a regular Sunday morning job this lately. Rebuilding the car.
Yes, must be the way I drive them, Martin.
Damage last night, was it?
We didn't know we had any until today, and we found we got a bent axle, so fortunately we had a spare axle on board. And nice weather, you don't mind doing a bit of work.
Well, you had a good night. You went back to Red, first meeting at Coventry, and I think 30 odd points you scored last night, didn't you?
Yes, 8 years I've been racing at Coventry, and that's the best point score I've ever had. First time I've ever finished in 3 races at Coventry, so it was a very good night.
You don't need to win races, it's just consistency, isn't it, really?
This is it. I mean, you look at Danny Clark, he's at about 13, 14 seconds, he's only won 1 race, and he's ahead of me in the points. The thing is, it's finishing, you know, and that's why you've got to make sure the car's right.
And how do you think you'll finish this afternoon? You're seeded through in the Euro, aren't you?
Hot and sweaty, sticky. No, it's, you know, it's wonderful when you have a sunny afternoon. Just go and enjoy the racing.
Anyway, best of luck with the Euro.
Thank you.
And best of luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thank driver Ken Hopes. You like the East Coast, Ken? You nearly always race over here?
Yeah, it's very nice round here. Enjoyable. I like Vince. He tries his best to promote as well as he can, like.
Now you're back racing. You actually packed up a couple of years ago, didn't you, with some back trouble?
Yeah, I hurt my back and I was never going to race again, but now I wear a big corset and it's not so bad now.
So no real problems with that?
No, it's alright now, thank you.
And up to blue for May?
Yeah, for a while I suppose.
No, but I think, you know, Ken, you're perhaps one of the unsung heroes of the sport, isn't it? You know, you're always there and...
I just do it for fun. Just love it. Just do it for fun. I've no money, but I enjoy it.
And is this a new car this year or a rebuilt one?
It's about 15-year-old.
Is it?
This car. It used to be Gordon Smith's.
Oh, so it's one you've dug up and...
Yeah, we dug it up.
Re-resurrected it?
Yeah.
And what about this qualifying race up there? There could be a lot of cars in that, Ken.
Yeah, it's alright. They still crash, don't they?
Anyway, it's nice to see a refreshing attitude, you know, with somebody racing for fun, and best of luck this afternoon.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Cheers, Cam.
Cheers.
Olsen, just misread again, Davis, for the second year.
Yeah, it's a pity really, but it's the way it goes.
But you only seem to do tarmac meetings, no show planned for this
Right, I might go to Bradford this weekend. I've been trying to do a few at Bradfords, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not so keen on the Shield yet, like.
year. Well, your dad, John, now promoting. Is John packed up for good, or might we see him in the odd
I think he's itching to come out, you know, an odd time. He's wanting to go out to the next Hartlepool, you know, see if we get the car sorted out.
Because it's resurrected the racing with them taking over at Hartlepool, hasn't it, with the closure of Akeley?
Yeah.
It's kept racing in the northeast.
In the northeast, yeah.
And it's a qualifier there next 20th.
20th, yeah.
So
hopefully it'll be a good meeting. Yeah.
So what are your plans for the year?
Right, just try and get the red roof and keep enjoying it.
Anyway, thanks very much, David, and best of luck in
I know.
I think you've got to go in this qualifying race, haven't you?
Yeah, I have, try and get first out.
Could be a few out there, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, best of luck, David.
Yeah, right.
Again, young Frankie Whiteman.
Not late, I haven't started yet, has it?
How do you fancy your chance this afternoon then, Frank?
I don't know, we're still running with spare engines, so we'll start to see how it goes when we get out there.
But you haven't had a bad start to the season, have you? You've lost a little bit of momentum the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, shale tracks were doing very well at, but tarmac was struggling at the moment, waiting for the new engine to come, so...
And Boston tonight?
Yeah.
You used to go well round Boston?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Boston tonight.
Have a good day, Frank, anyway.
Cheers.
Paul Harrison, fresh from his final win at Coventry last night.
Yep.
Nice to make it two on the track today.
Oh, it'll be lovely, yeah.
But I think you're just about 2 points behind Ian Platts after Coventry last night. So I think to go into third place.
Yeah, well, trying his best light, see what we can do today.
Your dad missed last night, didn't he? Was it a wedding, I believe?
That's right, yeah, we were really excited when I got home and told him I'd won at Coventry. I mean, he always said that was the ultimate place to win a final.
It was a bit dusty there last night.
Oh yeah, it was unreal. I mean, the dust was coming in my crash helmet, like clogging my mouth and my nose and my eyes up, and all other drivers were under the same conditions, so that makes life a bit easier.
But it was, you had Bobby Burns not a million mile behind you last night, did you? But from the look of it, you always had it, you know, under control.
Yeah, well, from when I got past him, I could see I were a fair distance in front, and I just kept my eye on my mirror occasionally just to make sure that he weren't getting too close.
And what about the European? You've been going quite well. I think until this year, you struggled a bit on tarmac, but you've probably some of your best forms been on tarmac, but you've won 3 finals on shallow, hasn't it? But you've looked good on tarmac this year.
Yeah, I feel quite comfortable on both at the moment. I'm quite happy with the way things are going.
And how do you go around Skegness normally?
Well, I won the heat last time here, but that was in the shale car, but now we've got a tarmac car that's set up to do the job, so who knows?
That was quite a spectacular finish as well, wasn't it, Paul?
Yeah, that's right, just a bit of a squashed aerofoil after the race.
It was you and Frankie going for the line together, and Frankie just, well no, you got the flag, Frankie just squeezed you out and you caused a marker tar, I think.
That's right, yeah.
Anyway, let's hope, well, it wouldn't be a bad finish like that. You wouldn't mind finishing on your roof if you were first in the European this afternoon, really.
Well, that's it, who dares wins.
But best of luck this afternoon, Paul.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, mate. Welcome to Skegness. First race on the grid today is the qualifying heat for the Formula 1 European Championship. At the front of the grid, in pole position, we have number 410, Paul Lowe from Leicester. Alongside Paul is 371, Shane Durrell from Malvern. And then we move back to the yellow grade with number 15, Bill Bullock from Manchester. Alongside Bill, we've got number 327 Howard Davis in a new car that was debuted at Northampton last Sunday. Second row we see Wally Pitton from Derby, and alongside Wally we have 117 Rob Scribben. 378 Wayne Handley, 507 Neil Smith, 69 Derek Coleman, and number 7 Phil Bicknell. Tops. The front of the blue tops we have number 8 Gary Castell, and alongside Gary number 86 David Tolson. Second row is number 369 Bill McGowan in his first meeting as a blue top, and alongside Bill 192 Dave McCrudden from Oxford. Dave also in his first meeting as a blue top. Third row of the blues we have old timer Ken Hopes number 24, and alongside Ken Hopes number 151 Gary Maynard. 413 Matthew Bennett, 202 Richard Mason, and the last two cars on the A graders is 220 Dave Asquith and 110 Harry Smith. Three red tops in the qualifying race is 544 Russell Taylor, 87 Neil Brigg and 247 Andy Webb. Eight cars qualify from the qualifying race through to the main race of the afternoon, the Formula 1 European Championship. And as the cars enter the third and fourth bends, Mr. Starter ready with the green flag poised. And with the blues east, let them go, the way they go. Matthew Bennett, 413 in early trouble onto the centre green. With your lead in, 371 Shane Durrell, 410 Paul Lowe, 15 Bill Bullock, 117 Rob Scribben, 134 Wally Pitton, 327 Howard Davis. .151 Andy Maynard onto the centre green with a flat. Also number 7 Phil Bicknell out of the running. And 86 David Tolson. On the pit gate there is 24 Ken Hopes and 413 Matthew Bennett in trouble, and 192 Dave McCrudden goes. 247 Andy Webb out of it. Which now leaves number 15 Bill Bullock leading. 15 leads from 371, 117 third, number 8 fourth, Harry Smith in the back of the blues up to 5th place. Harry Smith now to 4th, a charge through the field for Smith. Pastoral on the inside, he's pushed Bill Bullock up to 3rd. With still 15 Bill Bullock leading from number 8 Gary Castell and 100 Harry Smith. Neil Brigg 87 a lap down. Harry Smith up to 3rd now in his chase. He's still some 20 yards behind 2nd place Gary Castell. Smith, an ex-Red Top driver, very nearly won the European Championship in '84. Losing on the last bend to John Kaiser at Northampton. Castell now goes through on the inside of Bullock. We have a new leader, which is Gary Castell, number 8. Bill Bullock still in 2nd. Harry Smith 3rd, Rob Scribben 117 4th, and Russell Taylor 544 5th. Castell comes off the pit bend, it's still Castell leading. Bill Bullock leading the half distance. With Russell Taylor now long way back in 4th place. Harry Smith about to challenge for 2nd place, and through he goes. The running order now with Gary Castell 1st in 8. Harry Smith 2nd 100. 3rd Bill Bullock 15. 4th Russell Taylor 544. 5th 117. 6th 371. 7th 369. With Castell now still leading. With Harry Smith still second, Bill Bullock third. With three back markers, with the possibility of being pulled by Castell, it gives Harry Smith the ideal opportunity to close the gap, to challenge for the lead. But Castell goes past 1:34 and still leading. They come round now with 5 laps to go next time. And Smith through on the inside. No, he catches 2 marker tied. Still Castell number 8. With 4 to go now, still Castell first. Harry Smith second. Bill Bullock third, but under pressure now from Warren. From Russell Taylor, beg your pardon, 5:44 as Taylor goes through to take the third spot. And Harry Smith now right on Castell's back bumper. They go down the back straight with 2 to go next time. Harry Smith right on his back bumper. Harry Smith now, he pushes Castell wide and goes through on the inside. Then to the home finish straight for the line with 1 lap to go. Harry Smith now had 2 or 3 car lengths in front of Castell. Into the last bend, Castell makes a last effort to try and get onto the Smith back bumper, but can get nowhere near as Harry Smith comes over the line to take the checkered flag. Third across the line, 5:44, Russell Taylor. With the car still circulating while the lap score is determined the lower places. And Mr. Starter there with a red flag. So now comes up to receive his winner's trophy. Probably not actually. Okay, there we go. Harry Smith is in there somewhere. Back at the finish down, coming down. Coming down there, number 417. He gets one of these super duper t-shirts. Lasting memento. Don't worry Mike, you get paid as well. One of those little from Netherlands down there. Very popular thing here in the UK, cosplayers, number 73. Carrying a 544. One down in 369. One I have on the far side or designated deep. Using some tremendous racing. And then the track at Ghent, not too far from Nijmegen. Which again is he didn't drive well last night to take that third of the current season. Number 22. Yes, so the note says that he gave me his prize money here. Prize car number 29. That's Robbie Scriven down there, number 117. He comes from the side of Tesla. We've seen when we've been racing for many years. Now we've got number 10, Pete Nanter. One of our visitors from the Netherlands.
Again, a man who's always very popular when he appears in the UK. Pete Kaiser, number 10. Next service, number 12. Again, we're talking about number 8. Really good impression. Right there. First one, number 212. Championship lessons 7 days ago, come on, number 53. Richard Mason is number 202. And on the main of the field, number 4, Robert Christian.
The grid for the 1990 BriSCA Formula 1 European Championship. On pole position from the qualifying race, number 371, Pete Durrell. The second row, 202, Richard Mason, and alongside him, number 117, Rob Scriven. The third row, number 544, Russell Taylor, another qualifier from the from the preliminary race, and alongside Taylor is number 369, Bill McGowan. The last two qualifiers from the preliminary race, number 8, Gary Castell, and the winner of the race, number 100, Harry Smith. Then we have the first of our visitors from Holland. On the inside, number 77, Chris Bimmel, and alongside Chris, number 8, Martin Verhoef. Behind Chris we have number 10, which is Pete Kaiser, and alongside Pete Kaiser, a long-time visitor to the UK and a popular driver over here, number 73, Koos Peters. The next row we see 417 Mike James, and alongside Mike James, number 29, Ian Higgins. Behind James and Higgins we have another Dutch visitor, number 12, which is Cees Soeters, and alongside Cees is a driver well known in the UK and in Holland, the world long track champion, Peter Folding. The next row we see number 212, Frankie Wayman. And Then number 27, Jacques Valk, in a brand new car making its debut today. The car brought over to the UK just before the race to be signed, written by Brian Evans. Behind Frank and Jacques we have number H4, which is Rob Vischer, and alongside Rob we have number 515, Frankie Wainman. Coming round on the grid then, we see 471 Bobby Burns, 260 Dave Beresford, 77 Ian Platts. Then we have national points champion and the defending European champion John Lund, 85 Ray Tilsley, the current BriSCA Formula 1 world champion, and then at the back of the grid we will see number 73 Rob Cowley and 55 Bert Finnegan. Making his way onto the grid after problems in the qualifying race, where he finished 7th after being in the leading places for most of the race, is number 15 Bill Bullock. The race over 25 laps, with a grid composed of the first 8 cars from the qualifying race and the rest of the cars seeded in dependent on their points position in both the NACO and BriSCA. It looks like we have a non-starter in Bert Finnegan. He should have been out for the qualifying race, but it looks like he is not being allowed to race, with Rob Cowley, who's right at the back of the grid, coming in as a reserve for Danny Clark, who received damage in his car at Coventry last night. It looks like the cars are all about ready. Dave Richardson, clerk of the course, is given the all clear for the centre green. As he sets them on their rolling lap, one rolling lap, and then 25 laps of absolute mayhem, as the best that both BriSCA and NACO can gather go for the BriSCA Formula 1 European Championship. Besides John Lund, we have one other ex-champion, number 212, Frankie Wainman. Through goes John Lund, the current European champion and BriSCA national points champion, Ray Tilsley, number 85, world champion, and Rob Cowley, recently promoted to red top, starting right from the back of the grid. Mr. Starter there with his flag poised as they go into the third bend. As 27 cars roar into action, and away they go, with Bill Bullock first to show as he takes the lead. Bill Bullock leading with 26 cars, and John Lund, the defending champion, stuck on a tyre on the bottom bend, which looks like Lund's chances of retaining his title. Ray Tilsley also out, as Bill Bullock pulled out a good lead, but John Lund gets going again. 5-4-4-1 into the second, Harry Smith the 100th third. Bill Bullock, number 15, still leading. Second, 5-4-4, Russell Taylor. Third, Harry Smith. Fourth, 8-77, Chris Bimmel. Fifth, Mike James, 4-1-7. Sixth, Ian Higgins. Seventh, the two Waymans, Frankie. And we have a new lead in 5-4-4, Russell Taylor. Rob Vischer, H4, retires to the centre green. 5-4-4, Russell Taylor leading. Peter Folding there being booked as it comes to lap Peter Folding. Harry Smith in second place goes through, he's on the inside of Bill Bullock. Third, Mike James. John Lund a lap down. Fourth, Chris Bimmel, with Russell Taylor now opening a good lead. It's Russell Taylor leading, with three back markers between him and number 100, Harry Smith. Third is 4-1-7. Fourth, 5-1-5, Frankie Wainman. Fifth, 77-16, Higgins 29. Seventh, as the leader goes, Taylor gone now, Harry Smith. Another leader, and a third leader in 4-1-7, Mike James now leading. Second, 5-1-5, Frankie Wainman. Third, 22, Paul Harrison. 4-1-7, Mike James, your leader. John Lund on his tail but a lap down. Second, 515, Frankie Wayman. And James now with a lead of half the straight. 417, Mike James. Second, 515, Frankie Wayman Jr. As Frankie Wayman collects a marker time, away he goes. But it's James still, with Wayman now closing the gap. Third, Ian Higgins. Fourth, Paul Harrison, 22. Fifth, 100, Harry Smith. 6th, 471, Bobby Burns. 7th, 77. Here comes Mike James, it's 1, Mike James. 2, 515. Third now, Paul Harrison, 22. Still Mike James, but Wayman 515 now, closing that gap. As Wayman goes through on the inside of back marker 371, Pete Durrell. Harry Smith, another retirement on the centre green. Mike James, the winner of the first Formula 1 final here this season. Present moment still has a commanding lead. One thing for certain, defending champion John Lund, who looks to be riding shotgun on James, will not be retaining his title this year. Another retirement there, 73 Coos Peters. And another lap goes by with still Mike James. Second, 515 still. Third, 22 Paul Harrison. 14 Higgins. Fifth, 471 Bobby Burns. And Wayman now pulling ever and ever closer. And it's Wayman now on the back bumper of London. Has run there, Brooks Wayman. And Paul Harrison, that gives Paul Harrison the opportunity to pull right up. But it's definitely John Lund riding shotgun on leader. 417, Mike James. Paul Harrison now through to second. We have another retirement there, Ian Higgins and 15 Bill Bullock. And Wayman goes with a flat tyre. Mike James still leading now, with 22 Paul Harrison in second place. Third, Bobby Burns, 471. Fourth, Chris Bimmel, 77. Fifth, 77 Ian Platts. And sixth, 33 Peter Folding. And a black flag for Frankie Wayman, 515 with a flat tyre. As 417 Mike James goes through again with 22 Paul Harrison. Bobby Burns a long way back in third place. It's with 5 laps now remaining, it's Mike James still leading, Paul Harrison second. With just now John Lund between, and John Lund goes wide and through goes Paul Harrison. It's Mike James leading, second Paul Harrison 22. James still with a 20-30 yard gap, and in goes the bumper hard with Paul Harrison to move back marker 202 Richard Mason out of the way. 2 laps to go. James first, Harrison second. Bobby Burns third, but some quarter of a lap back down. And out come the last lap boards. It looks like Mike James has got it in the bag. He's 20 or 30 yards clear. Can Paul Harrison make that up as James goes down the back straight for the last time? Harrison makes a valiant effort going into the last bend, but he's just too far away as Mike James 417 comes through to take the European Championship, his first ever major title in Formula 1 racing. Second place, Paul Harrison 22. Third, 471 Bobby Burns. Big smiles, come on guys. This way now. Right. Move it a touch, girl. Wait about it.
The winner, Polo, round 7, White Kings, second, 22, Paul Nelson, and third, Polo, 71, Bobby Bird.
European champion, Mike James, well done.
Thank you very much.
Is that both European championships you won? You've had Formula 1 and Formula 2?
Yeah, that's right.
I thought so.
It's the first major championship I've won in the Formula 1, yeah.
What's that? This is your second full season?
That's right.
It's not bad going, is it?
Not too bad.
Hard race or?
Wasn't too bad actually. Thanks to John Lunn and a few others, I think.
Right, shotgun on you a bit.
I think he helped me a little bit.
Yeah, he went out very early, didn't he, John?
Yeah.
He went out virtually the first
Yeah.
But you got out of trouble. And
Yeah, just kept a clean drive and just drove steady, and that was the way it was.
a lot of people, perhaps more fancy than you, with all this, I mean that in the nice way, Mike, went by the wayside, but you were there when it mattered, wasn't it?
That's right. I thought I'd just go on steady and watch where I was going, and it paid off in the end.
Did you see Paul on your rear?
Yeah, but I wouldn't no bother. I just opened her up a bit more and give her a bit more.
He was always at 20, 30 yards.
Yeah, that's right. No problem.
But Russell got off to a good start. He looked like he was away, and Russell went.
Well, I thought he was going to do something like that in the air. I was just playing on guard, like ready for him.
Well done, Mike.
Anyway, thanks very much.
Many championships we have, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, I hope so, yeah.
On to Boston tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
One of my favourite tracks.
What are the plans for this year? Anything now?
Well, just in the midst of trying to construct the rest of my tarmac car, but once I get that ready, I should be a lot more competitive about it. Yeah.
It's not competitive. Win a final of the Euro Championship here in 2 metres at Skeg. Can't be bad.
Not too bad, but you need 2 cars to be competitive, one for tarmac and chair, really.
Anyway, well done, Mike.
Thanks a lot.
Big good trip home tonight, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
I'll wait back to some doors, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Well done, anyway, cheers.
Mr. Starter gets them away on the rolling lap. This lap raced over 16 laps with the first 10 cars going through to the meeting final. They come out the fourth men, the 2 white tops leading. Mr. Starter drops the green flag and away they go. It's 410 Pete. Paul Lowe takes an early lead. 130 Pete Marsh. Rob Fisher 84 off to a very good start. Coos Peters 73 well. To the first lap it's 410 Paul Lowe in the lead with Coos Peters going through. Rob Cowley hitting his counterpart number from Holland, and through he goes on the inside. Paul Lowe 410 still leading. Second place 327 Howard Davis. Going through to third is 96 Glenn Daft. Fourth Gary Castell. Fifth 130 Pete Marsh. 6 134. 7th 151 Gary Maynard. 8th 439 Jeff Coleman. 410 Paul Lowe still leading, now under pressure from 327 Howard Davis. Rob Fisher making a charge through the field. Rob well away from the rest of the red tops with Bobby Burns coming through, followed by Bert Finnegan, John Lund and Ian Platt 77. We have a new man at the front, which is 327 Howard Davis, who's about to lose it again. Back with 410 Paul Lowe back into the lead. Gary Castell now through to second. 96 Glindaff third. Rob Fisher fourth. Bobby Burns coming through to fifth, with John Lund and Bert Finnegan 55 battling for 6th place. Number 8 Gary Castell, your leader, with number 410 Paul Lowe 96 Glindaff, 4 Rob Bishop, 471 Bobby Burns, 53 John Lund, 55 Bert Finnegan. Castell now building up a good lead. 2nd place number 96 Glindaff. Fisher now challenging for 3rd. Low down to 4th with Burns and Lund about to relegate him to 6th. Castell holds a good lead with Fisher through now to 2nd, Daft 3rd, Burns 4th, Lund 5th, Finnegan 6th, Platt 7th. And it's Castell still with Vicious still in second. Burns third, Lund fourth. Glinda fifth. Finnegan there looks to have problems slowing sixth, with Platts going through on the inside and Paulo in eighth. Castell still holding a useful lead with Vicious still second. As Martin Verhoef goes through into the placings. Gary Castell still your leader with Rob Vicious still second. No change third or fourth with Burns and Lund. Clindaft about to be relegated to sixth with Ian Platts going through on the inside. With 5 laps to go now, it's still Gary Castell in the lead. Vicious second, Burns third, Lund fourth. Castell looks to have this one in the back. Gary Castell comes through again with the boards to show 4, number 8, Gary Castell. Still a good lead with Rob Vicious still in second. Burns and Lund still battling away third and fourth. Castell moves Bill McGowan there very effectively. He goes through on the inside to take the boards with 3 to go. With Castell in with the back markers, it gives Vicious a chance to maybe just make up those 20 or 30 yards he's behind. But it also gives Burns and Lund the opportunity to catch as well. As Castell goes through past Pete Marsh 130. Vicious still there in second as he goes through on the inside. With Vicious now a clear run at number 8. But is it too late as the last lap board goes out? Castell looks home and dry. Castell down the back straight with still a 20 to 30 yard lead. Vicious comes in. Bumpers going in there with John Lund trying to move Bobby Burns wide. But it's number 8 first. Second 8-4 Rob Vicious. Third Bobby Burns 471. Fourth is 53 John Lund. Fifth is 77 Ian Platt. And 6 Martin Verhoef. 7 96 Glindaff. And 8 73 Rob Cowley.
Gary Castell, there he is. Well done, Gary, congratulations. How's the trophy there? Comes with a wave of applause all the way around, which I'm sure you will give generously. As usual, the top 10 to check.
Racing laps again for this heat as Mr. Starter gets them underway. And Pete Durrell off to a good start into an early lead. Phil Wilton there, tangling there with C. Suiters, both finish on the centre green. Phil Wilton back on the track, he takes out Peter Folding with a tyre. Folding now forced to back up. It's 371 Pete Durrell into a good lead with 423 Dave Smith second. Third 121 Chris Wilkinson. Just going through the fourth, number 24 Ken Hopes, and fifth 489. Then comes the first of the Red Tops. In sixth place 77 Chris Bimmel, followed closely by Andy Webb, then Phil Wilton, Rob Mosh, Ray Tilsley and Jacques Valp, with Chris there taken to the infield. Pete Durrell coming through again, number 371, with now a good quarter of a lap lead. From into second place coming through is yellow top Chris Wilkinson. Third 423 Dave Smith, and then Andy Webb in fourth. Phil Wilton fifth, Chris Bimmel sixth, Ray Tilsley seventh, C. Suiters eighth, and Jacques Valp ninth. Through again goes 371 Pete Durrell. Wilkinson still second. Webb closing up on Dave Smith for fourth place. Tilsley through to fifth. Jack Valp sixth with C. Suiters seventh. And Smokey Bimmel eighth. The three Dutchmen go into the bottom bend with the three contesting the place. But C. Suiters going through, but Smokey through on the inside of Jacques Valp. And as he goes through again, there he goes through on the inside of C. Suiters with Valp following him. But out front is still white top Pete Durrell, 371. Andy Webb going through to take second place from Chris Wilkinson. And Tilsley about to come through for third. Still Pete Durrell, 3.71. Second Andy Webb. Third Tilsley, tangles slight with Dave Asquith. Folding there, goes through after making up a lot of ground from his first lap tangle. Are we about to see a new change of leaders? Through goes Durrell, second is Webb, third Tilsley, fourth Wilkinson, fifth Bimmel. They go into the back straight with Andy Webb now down on the inside, going through into the lead with world champion Ray Tilsley right on his back bumper. A little nudge from Tilsley, but it's still Webb in the lead. Tilsley second, Durrell third. Smoky Chris Bimmel fourth, Chris Wilkinson fifth. Folding up to sixth, Rob Moss seventh and Jack Valk eighth. And we have another new leader with Ray Tilsley now taking up the running. It's Tilsley leading from Andy Webb, Durrell. Fourth is Chris Bimmel. Fifth, Chris Wilkinson. With 5 laps to go, it's Ray Tilsley 1, Andy Webb 2, Chris Bimmel 3rd, Pete Durrell 4th, and folding from his disastrous start already through to 5th place. But it looks in the back for Tilsley now. It is 4 to go with a 30-40 yard lead from Andy Webb. Webb starting to come under pressure from Chris Bimmel. And folding there through to 4th with Jack Valk 5th, Pete Durrell 6th, Rob Moss 7th. As the 2 to go board goes out, Ray Tilsley now well clear, with Webb now under serious pressure from Bimmel as the bumper goes in with Bimmel. Webb holds it. And then goes the bumper again with Webb, but a Webb hold. And Chris Hose in the infield hits a tie, but still comes through to the last lap. Bimmel goes wide, puts himself into the fence. For Ray Tilsley now, as he comes out of the last bend, Tilsley. A big lead as over Tilsley takes the checkered flag with 2nd place. Andy Webb, and a superb drive for 3rd from Peter Folding with Jacques Valk 4th. Rob Moss 5th, Pete Durrell 6th, and Bimmel recovering to come through for 7th.
Ladies and gentlemen, the event results of the reigning world champion, Ray Tilsley, number 85, the winner of event 5 on your program.
Gentlemen, start your engines, and heat 3 is about to be underway. Eighteen cars about to embark on their slow rolling lap. Through come the A-grade drivers with Harry Smith there near the front of. About to come through now is the first of the Star Grade men with Mike James, who made the long trip up, very worthwhile, from Cornwall to take his first ever major Formula 1 title, which goes to his, from his Formula 2 days. Mike actually won the Formula 2 European title, so he's seems to have a bit of an upply on the European scene. So. And Paul Harrison there goes through, the winner at Coventry last night. They come into the 3rd and 4th bend. Mr. Starter with the green flag ready. Down goes the green flag and away they go. With Wayne Handley the first to show. Frankie Wayman there pushing through. Wayman moves and Pete Kaiser wide, and through he goes. A new lead after lap 1 is 117 Rob Scriven with Wayne Handley 2nd, Harry Smith 3rd, David Tilton 4th, Coleman 5th, Kraft 6th, and Matthew Bennett 7th. But it's Wayne Handley now backing the lead as they come out, about to come into the start-finish straight, with Mike James there
An early excursion onto the centre green for the European champion. Frankie Wayman now through with son Wayman Jr., the two leading red top drivers. But a long way in front of them is the leader, 117, who's about to be overtaken by Harry Smith, and through also goes David Toulson, 86. Wayne Handley third, 117 Rob Scriven fourth. Coleman fifth, Frankie Wayman sixth. Eric Graven seventh, Pete Kaiser eighth. And into the fence there goes Matthew Bennett with the front wheel hook right over the fence at the finish race. Rob Galitis, 142 into the fence. With the marshals with a wave yellow. No. That's okay. And through into the lead now is David Toulson, 86. Toulson leading, number 86, but Toulson slowing. And then Pete Kaiser puts the bumper in there hard. As Frankie Wayman now takes up the running with Pete Kaiser second, Paul Harrison third, Eric Graving fourth, Higgins fifth, Mike James sixth, Toulson seventh. Harry Smith looks to have problems as he's cruising round. Into the bottom bend comes as Pete Kaiser pushes through, and it's Paul Harrison, Pete Kaiser, Frankie Wayman in, Higgins. With Mike James, the European champion, back in contention after excursion on the centre screen to the sixth place. Paul Harrison leads, Pete Kaiser second, Higgins third, Wayman fourth, Mike James fifth, Toulson sixth. The half distance flag comes out. Paul Harrison leading, Kaiser second, Higgins third, Wayman fourth, James fifth but goes through to fourth. Paul Harrison still out, way in lead, Pete Kaiser second, Higgins still third. Paul Harrison moves Eric Graveling wide there, allowing Pete Kaiser to pull right up on his back bumper. Harrison accelerates way down the straight, it's still Harrison leading, Kaiser second, Higgins third, Mike James fourth. As Rob Scriven spins out, takes Mike James with him, and it's James tangled there. This allows Paul Harrison to increase and Pete Kaiser to increase their lead with Ian Higgins third. Mike James there restarts, but a flat tyre will put him out of the race. It's still Paul Harrison, just holding on to his lead with Pete Kaiser still in second place. Ian Higgins third, David Toulson fourth, and Frankie Wayman fifth. Two laps to go now with Harrison still leading, Pete Kaiser still looking for victory with Ian Higgins still there. As Eric Graveling finishes up into the fence. Harrison leading with needing a do or die effort from Pete Kaiser if he is to take the checkered flag in this, the third heat. Harrison looks safe as he goes halfway down the back straight with a 10-yard lead. As he comes into the final bend, it's Harrison 1, Pete Kaiser 2, Ian Higgins 3, David Toulson 4, Frankie Wayman 5, and the Reds are out. First meeting as a red top at Coventry, but Bert Finnegan made a late start to the season. 55 is picked up considerably over the last few weeks, but away they go. It's Paul Lowe leading them away. Second through comes Rob Scriven, then 134 Wally Pitton, 121 Chris Wilkinson, 389 Steve Burgess. A pile up there with Tony Smith taking Mike James with him, and 413 Matthew Bennett. Everybody else is round it, with Tony Smith there straddled across the track and Matthew Bennett still stuck there. But it's Paul Lowe, your leader. Dave McCrudden there goes fencewards as a red top train pushing, with the track now virtually completely blocked. It's the cars taking it infield. Dave McCrudden there picks the tyre up into the fence, and it's 410 Paul Lowe. Howard Davis there goes the wrong way, past the centre green. It's still Paul Lowe, 410, leading from 117, Rob Scriven. Third is Wally Pitton, 134. Stuck on the centre green there is Matthew Bennett and Tony Smith, 195. Both decide to call it a day. And there's into the fence on the top end. His race finishes C. Souters, but it's still 410 Paul Lowe. In second place, Rob Scriven, 117. Both being forced around the outside of Coos Peters, who's stuck on a tyre. Mike James come through, but a lap down. Frankie Wayman Jr., 515 now making tracks through the field. The leading Star Grey driver. As Paul Lowe comes off the bottom bend, still in the lead. With Rob Scriven there in second place, but hooked up with Bill McGowan. Wally Pitton third, Wayman fourth. Wayman about to go through on the inside of Wally Pitton to take third spot. It's Scriven into the fence there. Paul Lowe the leader. Frankie Wayman Jr. second. Paul Lowe comes off with Wayman now catching. Bill McGowan there holding Wayman back. But Wayman through on the inside is then to the back straight. As Lowe goes into the bottom bend with Wayman now only 2 cars lengths away from the lead. It's Paul Lowe with Frankie Wayman Jr. as in goes the bumper. Lowe goes wide, Wayman through on the inside. Paul Lowe now relegated back to third spot, with Finnegan now coming through, but Wayman is away in the lead. With 5 to go, it's Wayman now, nearly quarter of a lap ahead of 55 Bert Finnegan. Paul Lowe third, and there Bill McGowan. There's a tyre run to the track as everybody takes avoiding action. Through again comes Wayman. 3 to go. Second, Finnegan. Third place, Wally Pitton, 134. And Mike James from his disastrous early laps up to 5th. Now 4th as the bumpers goes in, and Paul Lowe there just avoids the C. Souters car. At the end of the race for Paul Lowe. As Mr. South to the last lap board goes out, it's Frankie Wayman 1, Bert Finnegan 2. And out of the last bend, Frankie Wayman coasts to victory. Second, Bert Finnegan. Third, Mike James. Fourth, Wally Pitton. Right. Okay, so the next race.
Well done, ladies and gentlemen, winner of that event, Charlie Wayman, number 515.
378 Wayne Handley.
96, Ian Daft. 121, Chris Wilkinson. 69, Derek Coleman. First of your blue tops, 202, Richard Mason. 86, David Tolson. 220, Dave Asquith. Number 8, Gary Castell. 411, Phil Wilton. Start of the star grade, we see on front inside, 29, Ian Higgins. 167, Rob Moss. H10, Pete Kaiser. 247, Andy Webb. 417, Mike James. 73, Rob Cowley. 33, Peter Folding. H4, Rob Vischer. H77, Chris Bimmel. H8, Martin Verhoef. 55, Bert Finnegan. The superstars, a real packed grid of superstars. 22, Paul Harrison. 260, Dave Beresford. 85, Ray Tilsley. 212, Frankie Wayman. 77, Ian Platts. 471, Bobby Burns. 53, John Lund. 515, Frankie Wayman bringing up the back of the grid. H27, Jacques Falk. And down goes the green flag. 32 cars on grid. And all safely negotiate the first bend into the top bend. Through goes Paul Harrison through on the inside. Andy Webb going through. Ray Tilsley through. Into the bottom bend, it's David Tilson spins. Through on the grass goes Peter Folding away. Pete Kaiser through. Through the dust storm goes John Lund. 371, Peter Elf still leading, 96 second, Chris Wilkinson third. Wally Pitton 1344. And through the ever-increasing clouds of dust, and Bobby Burns upon the bonnet of 220, Dave Asquith. John Lund nudging him, puts him straight, but Frankie Wayman goes through. 96 going into the bottom bend. Through comes the leader, 96, Glindaff, second, 371, third, number 8, fourth is now Peter Folding as he goes through. Number 96, Glindaff comes through in the lead, second, Gary Castell, third now Peter Folding, but followed closely in fourth place by Bert Finnegan and Martin Verhoef, number 8. Coming out. It's Gary Castell, number 8, as he goes down the back straight, leading with Peter Folding coming through in second place. It's Folding now, closing the gap. And number 8, Gary Castell with Bert Finnegan third. Number 88, Martin Verhoef fourth. 96, Glindaff 5th, and 22, Paul Harrison 6th. But it's still Gary Castell. Folding not quite close enough to get that front bumper in, but Bert Finnegan now. Pulling right up on the Folding back bumper. Folding as he accelerates away, but still Castell in first place. Folding second, Finnegan third, Martin Verhoef fourth, Paul Harrison 5th, Ray Tilsley 6th. Still Castell with Folding second, Finnegan third. Martin Verhoef in fourth place, but unable to really make any impression on the second and third place drivers. And Castell comes through again, still in the lead. Folding second still, Finnegan third. Paul Harrison now closing on Verhoef. Rob Vischer there tangles with 121 Chris Wilkinson. As the bumper goes into the bottom bend with Folding as he now takes the lead. It's Peter Folding through with Gary Castell in second place, Bert Finnegan third. But Castell returns the compliment and retakes the lead. Finnegan through on the inside, but Folding managed to get traction back. Castell leading, Folding second, Finnegan third. Verhoef fourth, Paul Harrison fifth. Down into the back straight they go with Folding still holding back. It's Castell, but he goes wide, allowing Folding through on the inside. It's Peter Folding taking up the running, with Finnegan going through on the inside of Castell to take up second place. It's folding as he goes through on the back markers. Less than a car's length between the first two, with 5 laps remaining. It's Finnegan still there, right on Folding's back bumper, and in goes the bumper, and Finnegan goes through on the inside. It's Finnegan now, with 4 to go. Folding comes back, biding his time. Ian Platt's there in the way, but it's still Gary Castell there in third. The 3 of them, no more than 20 yards between the 3. And with 3 to go, they tangle as they catch it. Finnegan's gone. After tangling, it's Folding now, takes up the running. Gary Castell second. Finnegan struggling to get going again, but Folding now. A 20-30 yard lead. With 2 to go. It's still Peter Folding. Castell tangles with a back marker. Up he goes, he's not over, but that's Castell out of the race. It's Finnegan second to the last lap. Third place, John Lunn. Down the back straight, Folding now with a 50-yard lead as he comes out the bottom bend to take the final. The Skegness Cup first, Peter Folding. Second, 53, John Lunn. Third, Bert Finnegan, 55. Fourth, Bobby Burns, 471. Fifth, 85, Ray Tilsley. Sixth, Martin Hove, number 88. Seventh, 167, Rob Moss.
Winner of this afternoon's Formula 1 Grand Final, ladies and gentlemen. There he is, driving car number 33, Peter Folding. Folding, well done, Peter.